I'm Don Schiffman. We're going to get to that story in just a moment, but first we begin tonight with breaking news. State police say that they've discovered the body of a missing man from Chesterfield. The city of Boston is very close to lifting the proof of vaccination requirement to enter indoor businesses. COVID numbers have been dropping quickly in the city. Mayor Michelle Wu said today that it could be just a matter of days before patrons can enter restaurants, bars, nightclubs, and fitness centers without a vaccination card. A relaxed proof of vaccine policy also comes as state officials ease their own COVID-related restrictions. The Massachusetts House tonight approving what advocates are calling a historic bill aimed at allowing undocumented immigrants to obtain a state driver's license. Now, if that bill becomes law, Massachusetts would join 16 other states in the District of Columbia, which have similar laws. The bill would require individuals to provide documentation to obtain a license, including proof of their identity, residency in the state, and date of birth. Now, critics of this measure have argued that driver's licenses are a privilege that should not be offered to those in the country illegally. Advocates say that the bill would make Massachusetts roads safer. Today, the Governor's Council commuted the sentences of 2 Massachusetts inmates. 22 News State House reporter Jody Reed explains what will happen next. A warning tonight for dog owners. The State Department of Public Health issuing an advisory about dog treats that may be contaminated by salmonella. They're called Doggone Dog Treats, and they're primarily sold in the eastern part of the state. One open bag from a customer and several unopened bags purchased last week all tested positive for salmonella at a state lab. The DPH has linked 3 human cases of salmonella to the treats as well, all in Essex County. If you have these treats, you're being advised to simply throw them away. The last blockade on the U.S.-Canada border is over. Truckers and farmers moved out today after the Royal Canadian Mounted Police said that it reached a resolution with the protesters. Authorities said that part of the negotiations included ensuring that there would be no charges or arrests against those at the border. The blockade lasted nearly 3 weeks, with truckers and protesters upset about COVID-19 restrictions. 22 News Health Watch tonight. Expected mothers who get a COVID vaccine while pregnant pass immune protection onto their newborns. CDC researchers studied newborns at 20 pediatric hospitals across 17 states from July to January, and results showed that the chances of hospitalization for a baby 6 months or younger due to COVID are 61% lower if the mother received 2 shots of the Pfizer or Moderna vaccine while pregnant. 84% of the babies hospitalized with COVID had been born to unvaccinated mothers. The number of new coronavirus cases globally falling by 19% in the last week, while the number of deaths remains stable. Now, the World Health Organization said that just over 16 million new COVID infections and about 75,000 deaths were reported worldwide. The WHO said that all other coronavirus variants continue to decline globally as Omicron crowds them out. Now, among the more than 400,000 COVID virus sequences reported in the last week, more than 98% were Omicron. And in Berkshire County tonight, a fire destroying a home in Adams, and officials say that the fate of several family dogs is unknown tonight. According to the Berkshire Eagle, firefighters arrived at this home on Hastings Street at around 4:30 this afternoon. Flames could be seen shooting out of the first and second floor windows. Adams police also helping an elderly woman out of that burning home. 1 dog was rescued while 2 or 3 remained trapped inside. The woman was taken to Berkshire Medical Center. She's expected to be okay. The state DPH has updated masking guidance, and now the CDC is also expected to make changes to its mask advisory soon. CDC Director Dr. Rochelle Walensky said at a White House briefing today that the government is contemplating a change to its mask guidance in the coming weeks. Walensky cited the recent declines in COVID-19 cases and hospital admissions as well as deaths. Here in Western Massachusetts, communities like Long Meadow currently have a mask mandate in place for all indoor spaces, public indoor spaces. 22 News spoke with the chair of the Long Meadow Board of Health, and he told us that they're going to be looking at local data to determine whether that will be lifted.